fitting after that
It
statement.
gets better day by day.
All right, number 10. You look like a tool. That's a pretty basic one.
It's absolutely true.
Oh, man, I mean...
Maybe at the rec you look like less of one, but it's still
I
not
think
helping you.
That's pretty much the only place I'd say it's socially acceptable is when you're at the gym. And that kind of leads into number 9. I'm going to assume you're sweaty, because I know when I'm wearing a tank top, I've just come from the gym, and I am sweaty. I'm going to assume the same for you.
Yeah, and there's the fantasies. Oh, it's attractive that either a guy or a girl is all sweaty. Well, for the most part, that's a lie.
That is indeed a fantasy.
Like, I was just at the horse. I was
wish
at,
we looked good.
Just this morning, I was at this horse ranch, Orphan Acres, out just past Moscow, and I had to dig. That's not how I expected to spend my Sunday morning, but I was digging, and I was sitting there. I was sweating. It was hot out. I was covered in dirt, so all the dust and everything was sticking to the shirt, and I was a mess. And I know that the girls watching were probably impressed, and I can't blame them. They weren't. I mean, they're probably not thinking that I was all that good looking though. So not a good look.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Number 8, chicken wings. So
Seriously, they're weird.
they're weird. You know that part under the bottom part of your arm, that flappy part where if you move your arm, it just flaps along?
Oh, you mean the underdeveloped tricep?
Yeah,
I can't
that
do it.
thing.
My arms are too buff. No, seriously, I'm trying. Anything, Dr. Love? Do you see it?
Man, why don't you...
All I see is toned and defined muscle.
Right?
Maybe if you put your arm straight and did it, try it then.
Good grief.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Just toned and defined muscle. He's got no chicken wing to be seen.
Okay, he can wear tank
Okay,
top.
he can wear a tank top, except for all the other rules still apply. Number 7. I don't want to see your armpit hairs.
No.
That is not attractive at all, especially if you don't take care of yourself, and it's just like you
You
just
trim your armpit hair, Brad?
No, I don't. I mean, but mine is acceptable. Mine's just perfect, the way it is.
Brett, don't try and make yourself exempt from the rules, too.
I'm saying that they're pretty nice, but if
saying.
if you open up your arm and it like comes out like poof, then don't do it.
I still just don't want to see it. Number 6. Wife beating is frowned upon above the Mason-Dixon line. That's right. We said it. It is frowned upon.
Are you saying if you wear a tank top, that automatically means
People are
you
gonna
beat
assume
your
you're a wife.
significant other?
No, but it makes people think
It
you do.
makes it, you are a wife beater. That's why they call them wife beaters.
And this is not just those tight white tank tops. This
We're
is just
talking
tank
any
tops
tank
in
top
general.
in general.
Saw this guy last week wearing this tie-dye crazy one with like gray edging. What is it called? I don't know.
Frills? Is it frills?
No, it wasn't frilly.
Just, the lining.
Stitches?
More stitching.
I don't know.
Doily.
Not a good look, man.
Number 5, as is bro rape. Anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, go type it into YouTube and watch it. You'll understand.
You mad, bro?
You mad, bro?
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. All right.
Wait, where's the Mason-Dixon line?
That's like over in Virginia or something. I don't know. It separates the North from the South back in the Civil War.
Back in
I
the
see.
day, it's still
And it's still there. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. That was the main thing. All right. Number 4, despite what you think, your nipples are not appealing.
Not at all. Especially when those little hairs sticking off the side. They look like little spiders.
Yeah. I'll just say one thing. I mean, I hated that when I don't know if you guys ever played baseball, but that used to happen with my hairs when I wore baseball socks. Like the hairs would stick out, and it wasn't attractive even then. And that was just the leg hair, man.
Yeah, nipple hair is even worse.
Do you guys remember when, kind of early on in puberty, when the only chest hair you had was weird nipple hair around your nipple?
Dude, that's still how I am.
See, I actually went from the bottom up.
Oh, you got blessed. You have good genetics.
Yeah. We Melnicks are of higher quality.
So number 3, it's only acceptable as attire when marrying your cousin.
No, really. It's crazy. There's this wedding takes place hometown-ish. Some people Brett and I knew.
You're not even using real sentences right now.
And they looked on real goodly in their uniforms. So the bride, I felt so bad for her. At first, it was in a KOA campground, right in the parking lot. Their wedding. This girl's dress was too long. She was stepping on it. The pastor just standing there in the middle of the gravel parking lot doing his thing. The groom was wearing Carhartt pants, a white button-up shirt, short sleeve, no tie, undone, and a black cowboy hat, as were his groomsmen. When they left for the bride and groom in between the ceremony and the reception, which was also at the campground parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
They left for 45 minutes.
Huh. Where could they have gone?
I don't know, but the mind wanders. And they came back. She was wearing this little tiny cocktail dress, at best. All the girls told her to wear some sort of skin tone or peach underwear or whatever. She showed up in a black bra and a black thong, and you could see everything through the dress.
Cool.
Dr. Love, you just really are insightful about this. The guy comes back wearing his cargo shorts, his t-shirt, his Billabong t-shirt, nonetheless, and his hat on backwards. And their cake, this was just the tip of the iceberg.
Why were you here?
I've only seen the pictures of it. Just a friend of ours from high school.
Okay.
The cake, she always wanted a beach-themed cake. So her cake was like the ocean going up to a sandcastle with seashells and other starfish on it.
Did it have sand in it?
I was going to ask that.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I hope her next wedding's better.
It's the whole ordeal from the beach to the black. It just sounds gritty.
Oh, my friend was there, and the whole time she just felt sad for her. And I'm like, that
Understandably.
poor girl.
I do have one thing to say. It sounds like these people are very true to themselves.
Rule number one.
I can applaud them for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hey, let's give him a round of applause actually right now.
Okay. All right.
I abstain.
Reason number 2. You don't look like Hugh Jackman. You might think you do. You don't. I'm sorry, you just don't.
No, not at all.
One of the few men who can pull off wearing a tank top.
I think he was, and the only reason I think he's got 6 claws made out of metal that we don't even know about that can cut through anything. I wouldn't tell him what he can and can't wear.
Exactly. And even in real life, he's a big dude. I
Yeah.
wouldn't screw with him.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, and reason number 1 of the top 10 reasons not to wear a tank top in public. In case you missed it, see number 10. You look like a tool. And that
You
is the
just
end of the
do.
list.
Guys, we're going to play a game. We played a game last week for tickets to Birds on a Wire. We're going to play a game again this week.
Yeah, so
The
this
prize is
contest-
going to be almost as good, I promise.
Almost.
It's Sean's favorite prize he's ever had in his whole entire life. We want you guys to add to
To
the
our
list of why you should not ever wear a tank top in public.
Yeah, so if you can call in, if you can call in and give us one, and we decide it is worthy of being on the list, we will give you an autographed picture of the 4 of us. So yeah.
And
Plus-
if you're not one of our friends, if we don't know you, we'll also throw in an extra bonus prize.
Yes. So get ready for the incentive. No, and that bonus prize will be given to you at the time of the autograph.
Yeah.
We haven't made our shirts yet, but
It'll be a shirt.
yeah.
It's okay.
You'll get
because
one.
Here's the
It-
thing.
It's going to be pretty kicking.
Whatever we say on the radio, when we say we're going to do something, we're not like those other people who just say we're going to do it. We do it. So
Because we're doers.
We're doers.
Totally.
And talkers, but we do what we talk. So, just get ready, gang, because it's going to be really cool. I mean, if you guys have something you want to tell us, you can call in at 509-335-2207. That's 509-335-2207. Or, again, just talk to us on that radio show Facebook group, because we would love to hear from you guys on either end.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
Kinky.
next?
Shall we move
Yeah, I think maybe these guys want to get a little bit of musical action. I actually have something that I think these guys will love. We've been playing a little bit of Window Pane for you guys recently, and we've gone through a bunch of their songs. They're an upcoming, rock kind of group.
Oh, yeah, they're rock.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely rock. They got some good music. They got some power chords, good vocals, and so this is Daybreak, the song Daybreak by Window Pane. So you guys have a good one.
I have seen things that are should never see. Love me things that I wish light never fails. So clear my eyes and tell me, how did I get so twisted now? Keep bringing it on, why don't you show me the way? Show me the way to repair what I've done. Show me the way not to mend what I've torn. I am broken like a wave that crashed down on your shore. And I've given up so much now, but there's so much more. So clear my eyes and tell me, how did I get so twisted? When did my life start living me? Keep bringing it on, why don't you show me the way? Show me the way to repair what I've done. Show me the way not to mend what I've torn. I awaken to find that I can never belong in any world around me. In a place full of graceful, they won't let me say. How did I get so twisted? When did my life start living me? Keep bringing it on, why don't you show me the way? Show me the way to repair what I've done. Show me the way not to mend what I've torn. Show me the way not to mend what I've done. Show me the
Congratulations! You have finally stopped retreating to your own iTunes library. KZUU would like to thank you for your trusting with your ears and hearts. If you have any comments, questions, or especially knock-knock jokes,
Who's there?
feel free to email us at kzuu@wsu.edu or call our office at 509-335-2208. Just to be clear, the email is kzuu@wsu.edu.
Thank you for clarifying, Dr. Love.
You're welcome.
By the way, guys, I have to make one slight correction. That last song you just heard, it was called Show Me the Way for the album Daybreak by Windowpane. So it wasn't the actual self-entitled Daybreak song. It was Show Me the Way. Still, awesome song. Welcome back, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
We're back.
How's it going? How's it going, Dr. Love, Sean, Casey?
Muy bien.
Wonderbar.
We got a little bit of news segment here coming up for you. We're going to talk about etiquette. Thank you to our good friend Nicholas from last week, who gave us the rule, according to Dr. Love's segment, to be a gentleman. And kind of based off that and just some things that happened, I wanted to bring up a segment all about etiquette and what it is to be a gentleman, just because I thought it was a good idea. So yesterday, we were at Valhalla watching the Cougar game for their big viewing party, which, great job, guys. That was awesome.
Well done.
Really cool setting, a lot of people, a lot of fun. Just very impressive. I haven't been to one of those yet, and I had a great time. I'll be back in the future for sure.
For sure.
For sure. So the etiquette at the bar, and this was killing me and Sean mostly because we were standing on the outside. When people walk by you at the bar, if you walk by somebody and you actually like bump against them a little bit, just offer a little, hey, excuse me, man. Or hey, pardon me, man.
Sorry, excuse me.
Just say
My
something.
bad.
It doesn't take any more than just, 2 words.
Yeah. Excuse
You know?
me. One word. Sorry.
I don't know how many times we counted people in a minute in a 60-second span where they were just
Yeah, just hitting us.
just bumping by
into
us and not a word. And it's like, hey,
Just trying to eat my
Hey.
chicken wing, man.
you know, it's just about yeah, right?
Delicious, by the way.
Yeah, very good. But it's so easy. Just be a gentleman. Take 2 words.
yeah.
Just hey, excuse me, man. Didn't mean to.
So one
Sounds good.
one barroom etiquette rule: just say excuse me if you bump into someone. Not that hard, and it's at least it negates the fact that you did it.
Absolutely.
I don't care as long as you say sorry, excuse me, anything.
That's good information to have.
Yeah. So you
I
guys
can
can
do
just come up
whatever
and
I want to
tackle me as
Sean
long as you
if-
say excuse me.
Great. Yes, we have a few more rules, and after we say them, we have some awesomeness for you. And I just came up with a sweet idea. So let's go through the rest of these etiquettes numbers.
I got a sweet idea.
I got a
Now
sweet idea.
Oh, I feel so teased.
No, but it's coming. It's coming up. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So one more
Sven.
bar room rule of etiquette: don't leave your beer unattended,
Because I will steal it.
because Dr. Love will come up and take it.
And that's not a joke either. He really will.
It's really not.
Or your popcorn at a game. Or
Yeah, I did that
Remember that?
pretty much anything. If you own it, don't leave it
Don't
alone.
leave it laying around.
Just,
If you're
yeah.
in public, you leave your stuff on your person at all times.
Yeah, that's why you have 2 hands. One for your beer, one for whatever else you got to
Your
take care
food,
of.
and then you have pockets for all your other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Women who don't walk around with pockets for their phone and their keys and their chapstick and their small dog and whatever else they have to have. Pepper spray? Is that what they all walk around with anymore?
Pepper spray is a
I
good
walk around
idea.
with a knife and just, hey, don't attack me.
It's the one time you are allowed to multitask.
When?
When you're at the bar, I think is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay,
For
gotcha,
having
gotcha.
One
Gotcha.
hand, one hand for the beer and one hand for whatever else.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm clear.
We have a phone call.
What?
Oh,
all right.
Okay, so then our last etiquette rule, and this one I know Casey would love to get to tell you, but he's a little busy. It is a bathroom etiquette rule, and this applies to gentlemen. If you're in a bathroom and there are 5 urinals or 6 urinals, first guy goes to the corner, okay? That's what he does. He always goes to the corner. You don't pick the middle, you go to the corner.
Yeah.
Now, if you walk into the bathroom and you see the guy in the corner, you do not come and stand in the urinal right next to him. You just don't do it. And this happened to Casey apparently just the other day in Leidy.
Oh, Monday or Friday. I don't remember. One of those days. It was horrible. All right, we'll get back to that one in a minute. We have a caller on the line. He's called us before, and like we said, we're all about nicknames, so he gets a new nickname. This is the gentleman.
The gentleman.
Mr. Gentleman, are you there?
I am indeed. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Gentleman? The
Hey,
gentleman.
gentlemen,
The
welcome,
gentleman.
welcome back to our show, sir.
Thank you for
Gentlemen,
calling.
doctor. Yeah, it's great to be here. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know, I just posted up 2 links. I actually got one my sister sent me a couple years ago. But there are 2 links about being a gentleman. I would say that 90%, my
His name is
professional
fitting.
opinion, I would say that 90% of the stuff I could agree with. There's a little bit in there. You got to kind of take it with a grain of salt, but
Dig through
it's
the crap.
good, solid stuff for you. So,
I have read these. Mr. Gentleman actually sent them to me, a couple of years ago now. And they're very good. They're very good. Check them out. Guys, they're awesome. Women, probably don't read them because you're going to say your expectation was way too high. But, all right, Mr. Gentleman, thank you very much. We'll check those out and see what we can do.
Hopefully our
very
viewers
welcome.
take that to heart.
All right, thanks, man.
yep, take care.
You too.
Bye.
All right, so we now have a list of what it is to be a gentleman. So good for us.
Yeah. We're growing in definitions every day.
But yeah, you were talking about this guy. Oh, I was at Leidy.
Wasn't even in the bar.
Bathroom
Get my blood
etiquette.
boiling. And I'm standing there, right? There's like 5 or 6 urinals lined up, and I'm at the one on the end. And this guy, every other one is open. He walks up and parks it right next to me. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, I'm kind of like looking at him out the corner of my eye, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're in my bubble. Like your personal bubble's, only so big in public. You go into
It's
a
about
bathroom,
2 urinals
it's way
wide.
bigger. It is way bigger. I mean, you know the rules. You leave that gap. If you were in dire straits, you take that extra one. If not, you stand and wait.
It's like as soon as the pants come down, the bubble gets bigger.
No, it goes like this. Here's the thing. You got your so you got 5. So you go corner. The other guy takes the other corner. The other guy can take the middle. Go to the stall. If the stalls are filled, leave. And if you're in dire straits, then you take the gap if you have to.
And you apologize. You look at me like, bro, listen, I'm really sorry about this. I know it's against the rules. I know they're not written down anywhere, but we all know them.
Yeah, it's unwritten.
And
Actually,
you walk away.
you don't say. Well, you say that, but you say it without saying anything at all because that's
you never
another.
engage.
You never engage. You just kind of give them a head nod or like an eye flick or something.
No, you don't make eye contact. You just stand there and you just shake your head like in the shake of the head. The body language lets you know. I'm sorry.
You let your shoulders defeat themselves. You're standing there you're like, I know this is
sorry,
wrong.
man.
There's no other option available to me right
The only time
now.
you can negate this is at a sporting event. Because then you have no choice. All the urinals will full all the time.
What about when there's a trough?
No, the trough doesn't count. That's not a urinal. That's a trough.
And there,
So you
Yes,
can
ladies, we have a trough.
just pile in and free for all.
It is throwing elbows at troughs,
that
man.
is the sports world equivalent of it being the dry season in Africa, and all the animals need to go to the same watering hole.
Well, yeah, at that point you just like
It
whatever.
doesn't matter.
It's just-
Everybody's going to the same
there's a-
You
spot.
were standing on your buddy's shoulders. I kid you not.
There's only one thing I'm going to say about the trough. It is only for number one and done.
Well, yeah.
That's the rule for urinals too.
The other rule, and I've seen this done, and I was thoroughly impressed. Men have this beautiful ability to aim, and
Some of them.
you make sure it's a very close, good friend. Especially you can only do it if it's a very low trough, or what's really nice is those urinals that go all the way down to the ground.
those
Sorry,
are nice.
ladies, that you may not understand what I'm talking about. You walk up, you're like, man, spread your legs. Like
What?
I'm aiming. No, seriously, I've seen 3 people stacked deep, just poo poo. Kid you not, you guys ever seen those World War II videos of like battleships where it's like
Just too much,
like
just too
18
much.
cannons going at once? It's kind of like that.
Let's get ready to rumble!
You know, it's just like it's an event. You know, it's special.
It's
Oh.
crazy madness.
My goodness. Okay, we're going to move into a few songs here. When we get back, we're going to have the second edition of Dr. Love, Girls, Man, Girls. Stay tuned, everyone. We're going to start here with The Saddle, Male Bonding, Endless Now is the album.
If it still hurts, find a saddle. I won't be around for long. If it still hurts, make a saddle. I can be a friend again. I
All right, guys, that first song was The Saddle by Male Bonding, and that second song was Structure by Idaho from their album You Were a D. And yes, that D stands for a male anatomical body part. Up next, our favorite segment, Girls, Man, Girls, with Dr. Love.
They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love.
Dr. Love, what do you got for us today?
Today I have ways to communicate and verbally and non-verbally.
Oh, all right, let's go for it.
Okay.
All right, so first thing, be approachable. Be somebody that is easy to talk to. Be gregarious. Don't be afraid to initiate a conversation. Know how to carry on a conversation. Here's a good pro tip. So when you see,
I'm a pro.
when you,
Seriously, you should see us at Valhalla.
But wait,
Super
wait.
pro.
Is it just the
So
tip?
pro. Just the tip.
just a tip.
Just the tip. Just
So
the pro
when you
tip.
see someone you're interested, this can work for males and females. When you see someone you're interested in, think about why you're interested in them, and then when you approach them, compliment them on that. Give them a genuine compliment. You know,
No, that's a
if
good
they
one.
have nice hair, I mean that's
Although-
kind of a creepy one. You can't really be like, hey, you have nice hair.
Although, can you really like? You have beautiful eyes, because apparently we already heard how creepy that is.
You don't want to pull a laser.
Don't do it in a creepy manner. If you can give a nice, genuine compliment that's
And
flattering,
if you can work that into the conversation
Mhm.
more naturally than just staring at him for 3 seconds, that's always good too.
that'll score you some brownie points.
So are you telling me it'd be acceptable to walk up and be like, genuinely, I really like your... She's like, eyes are up here, man.
Personality.
Eyes are up here, buddy.
So in that situation, you got to be true to yourself. So you have to comment on that if that's your feelings. So in that, I would recommend going up, introducing yourself. Hi, my name's Casey. I think you're very attractive, and I think you also have very beautiful breasts.
No,
So as we talked about last week in being true to yourself and all this stuff, you still have to expect the consequences of your
Yeah,
actions.
no,
So just
definitely.
keep that in mind.
and remember, guys, these are just our views and opinions. They really don't matter, and they're not a part of KZU Radio, the SWU, or WSU. It's just us. We're having a good time.
I'd like to hear from the lady listeners. If you would like to call in or post on Facebook what your response would be to that, that would just be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Because I
Yeah.
really want to hear the
I'm-
female
I'm
perspective.
pretty curious
It
on
might
that
not
one.
work with every woman, but I'm sure there are many out there
I'm
who
pretty
would
positive
appreciate
there are
a
a few
nice
who would like
comment
that.
like that.
No, I totally agree.
I think you should
man.
probably slip it in after the first beer, but before the fifth. When
you know, if nothing else, it would probably be unique.
Right?
Or at least I would like to think it
don't
would be.
know. I don't
But
know
in
if it's
today's
unique.
society,
Yeah.
you just never know.
That's
Just last week, I held the door open for my professor. She was, 20 feet behind me, so I stopped, held the door open, waited for a second. She walks by, she's like, "Thank you. Your mama raised you right." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Thanks." But I held a door open. Like, is that what we've come to, that holding a door open for somebody, especially your elders and a professor nonetheless, is something that is noteworthy?
Yeah,
days it is.
why do you think we have to give ways to be a gentleman? People just don't know that anymore.
That's true. It's a dying art form.
darn you, MTV
Yeah.
Yeah, MTV's ruining our society.
and Walmart.
Everyone wants to act like Jersey Shore, and it's just
I
terrible.
blame Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah.
He's also
Yeah.
bringing down
Him
the
and
system.
Snooki, we're going after him tomorrow.
Oh, Snooki. Oh.
Hey, remember when Snooki got punched?
My
Hey,
favorite
that guy's
day
my
of
hero.
of what year was that?
All of them?
Yeah.
Every year from that year
I
to come.
still- that's an annual holiday.
Snooki Day.
Snooki Punch Day. I'm gonna call that. That's gonna be a thing. The Snooki Punch.
So wait, Dr. Love, do you want to break down each point that you were talking about earlier?
I think he's still got some more.
yeah, I got more. I'm not
Okay.
done
Some
yet.
stuff left.
Oh wow!
This is
All right.
th-
Well,
we're only halfway through lecture.
after you, gentlemen.
Class is still in session, sir. Oh, we
Oh,
have
a
a phone
phone
call. Dr. Love, if you want to give us the next point on your list.
All right.
So another talking point. Well, we gotta operate the phone here. Hold on a second.
Technical difficulties.
So another talking point. Find something that is interesting to them. You know, that you actually can talk about.
oh, so you're saying don't be selfish and just talk about you?
Yeah, precisely.
And find common grounds.
Mhm.
So, like, if you need to be able to talk about it, you have to be somewhat interested as well, right?
Uh huh. Exactly.
Yeah. And you know what's amazing is when you both feel very passionate about one particular subject, and then it's just like you just keep talking and talking, and it gets very natural.
Next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. and the bar's closing.
And then,
And
well,
then you take them for moonlight dancing,
mission
right?
accomplished.
Then you get her phone number and take her out to dinner the next day.
Yeah.
Or take her to a ball. Why, gentlemen?
Every girl
deserves
gets to go to a ball.
Missing Casey
If
here.
if anybody has any wants to research further talking points, I suggest reading the book How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Wait, what?
It's
Dale Carnegie. He's
yeah.
a good businessman.
Really?
He's
No, yeah, it's a
dead.
real
He's been
book
dead a
about it,
while, but
Oh.
It's a lot about like reading, tiny
how to make
nonverbal
friends.
communication, how to
how to
make
get
friends.
people to like you.
Yeah.
You know, quick segue to that. It sounds like some good stuff. How come when you're dead, everything gets better? Like Picasso or this gentleman who wrote this book. I feel like, it doesn't really mean anything till they go down. But, it sounds
true.
like he has some great stuff. And, I'm glad you guys are my friends. And I'm glad, Dr. Love, that you have all this shenanigans and rules for us that we can live our life by.
There's more.
Okay, I've got it.
Do we have a phone
Are
call?
we answering this phone call right now?
We are going for it. Here we go. Are we on?
Come on.
Yeah, we're on.
We're on.
All right. So, hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
San Antonio, sexy mama. What's up?
San Antonio sexy mama.
This is the San Antonio sexy mama.
Well, hello.
Hey, she wanted a nickname.
And now she has one.
It's the best I can do
did
on
want
such
a
short notice.
nickname. That's a pretty good one.
Right?
Sweet.
Anywho, I had a comment on guys being gentlemen. I think it's not just up to guys; it's also up to ladies being ladies.
You are getting
It's not-
sexier by the moment.
What?
You're becoming more of a sexy mama in Dr. Love's eyes.
As you speak.
You didn't see me. I just had to do a dance around
You
the
did a
room
fist
and
pump.
fist pump out of
Like
sheer greatness of that
champions.
statement.
Thaddeus.
Okay, continue.
Well, think about it. If you want equal rights, then be responsible and accountable for the rights that you fought for.
Yes! Yes!
San Antonio
If
sexy
you wanna,
mama.
if you want to be treated like a lady, then be a lady.
We literally
You know,
just
if
had
you're going to Mike's or
conversations about
Mahalo or a bar or whatever, don't show everything you got on the first go. And actually, maybe be polite, say please and thank you, and make eye contact with people, and don't, be rude about everything you do just because you're hot business.
Uh-oh.
Are you married yet?
Hell no.
And that is a very ladylike response.
You guys, now's your chance.
Hey, San Antonio sexy mama.
Yes.
I think you said a word that our station's not allowed to say.
I'm
So
so sorry.
I'm sorry too. So we're gonna have to cut you short.
That's okay.
We'll talk to you next week, though. I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Bye.
thank you. Bye. So besides
So
bad,
sad.
besides
See her go.
besides bad words aside, I mean, I really enjoyed her company on
We
on the
hate
air.
to see you go, but love to watch you leave. San Antonio sexy mama. Thank you so much for calling. I'll talk to you later because that was awesome.
What a lady!
She has some good points though. I mean, it's a two-way street.
It is. I mean,
Yeah. And what is it about this? We're gonna fight so hard for equal rights, but you still have to hold the door open for me. I want a girl to hold the door open for me, just once.
I had something really sexist to say. I'm not gonna.
But out of the gentlemanly goodness of my heart, I'll keep holding that door open for you.
You're a good man.
Thanks.
well done.
I
sir.
try. Mama raised me right. Thanks, Mama.
Yeah. Ditto.
So,
Hats off to my mama.
I have a few more points if you guys
Oh.
are interested in
Oh, we
hearing
got
them.
time.
Love to
course.
hear.
Or do
Please
we
go
need to
on.
move on?
No.
All right.
Let's get through this.
So these are more for gentlemen looking to tell when a woman is interested, because a lot of dudes don't catch those signs. They're kind of dumb. So
Did you just call me dumb?
Yes.
no.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
say yes.
So
Sorry.
you know when you're walking down the hall in class or in your building, and you see a girl and she kind of looks back over her shoulder at you.
No.
That never happens.
All
to
my
you?
classes are in Sloan, so no, not at all.
I don't think that's ever
All
happened
right.
to me in my life.
Never mind.
Anyways, what would you do in that situation?
Oh, so, I mean, this is happens not all the time, but this is a good. So when she's looking back, that's a signal. That's not an accident. You need to follow her.
But do it discreetly.
Discreetly,
No.
and don't do it with duct tape.
Don't do it discreet. It's just like the complimenting the breast thing, you know? If you're forward about it and confident about it, then
Okay.
that's your in.
I can see that.
Okay, so another one. You know how girls will cross their legs when they sit down so creepy people won't be creepy?
Yeah.
So,
Look at the direction.
exactly. So, depending on what leg is crossed. So, when the top leg is pointed towards you, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
If it's pointed away from you, that's a bad sign.
Nonverbal communication.
Abort.
Abort. Walk away. It's not working.
But if it's
Just
crossed towards you,
walk away.
if it's crossed towards you, then, I mean, feel free to chat her up.
All the previous points still hold.
You know, and another thing, when you're sitting next to a girl and you accidentally touch knees,
Mhm.
have you noticed that?
Yeah.
That's not an accident either.
Yeah.
That's an invitation.
Oh. Okay.
An invitation to what? To engage in further conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Precisely.
Exactly.
And then the last one, when you're in this situation, you're having a conversation, it's going well, and you know sometimes you just run out of stuff to talk about, so you kind of just stare at each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're staring and it's eye contact and it's not awkward,
Is
you're in.
that a good sign?
You're in.
All right.
I like it.
So at that
Wonderful.
point, you continue being a gentleman, right, and do the gentlemanly thing.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna take you guys to a song here. This is "Limbs" by Widow's Peak off of their self-titled album. If you have anything you want to add to Dr. Love's absolutely wonderful advice, please give us a call, 509-335-2207, or write it up on the Facebook wall. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a few minutes here.
Drifting in forever haze. What to do with every day? What to do with working limbs? So he told me, sink or swim. I did what he said. Went underwater instead. Everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. Look for land that can't be found. I'm in solid ground. What to do? Couldn't win. So he told me, sink or swim. I did what he said. Went underwater
Selling Girl Scout cookies has taught me how to manage money, be responsible, and talk to other people.
Tanya wants to go to business school and hopes to run her own company someday.
On a visit to the food bank, I learned that in this economy, more and more people need help to feed their families.
Morgan and other Girl Scouts are starting a project to help get food to those who need it most. Every Girl Scout cookie has a mission to help girls do great things. Find your cookies now at girlscoutcookies.org.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is Brett on That Radio Show. You know, we got some good stuff for these last 15 minutes. Let's roll right into it.
It's 3:46 here on That Radio Show. And honestly, this part kind of sucks, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
you know.
my heart just got heavy, and Brett has a bit of an announcement for us.
So, no, I
We're
have to
going to announce it next.
I have to announce it, you know, because we got to just get it out there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. However, this is my last show for this year. I am actually not a student, and I will be going back to the west side.
It's going home. So, Brett, it's been an absolute honor to have you here with us. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure, my friend. Just a pleasure.
Yeah.
We're not crying, we're laughing. Yeah, we're all a
We're
bunch
just
of
crying.
donkeys.
Yeah.
He tricked us, though. We thought he was going to school for the first 6
So,
weeks.
you know, I will say that was my bad, and I messed up. I effed up. So this is a confession and a farewell.
Now everybody listening is like, what the S? Like,
So-
what the S is happening?
Yeah. So, friends, loved ones, love you guys. Andy, thanks for letting me be on the show.
We'll miss you, Brett.
We will absolutely miss you.
Hope you get at least call in.
Our friend Dr. Love will not be taking your place, but will be assuming his own role.
Yes.
And seriously, everybody, Brett makes this show run. He makes
so
everything
much behind the
happen.
scenes.
He does everything on the side that
He's
we're
our
unable
producer.
to do. I don't know what's going to happen to us when he's gone.
It's gonna be difficult.
Next week, it's just going to be sitting there like, I don't know what happened this week in the world.
Yeah, we were kind of caught up.
You guys make me out to be too much, but I appreciate it. I love you guys.
I love you too.
It's an
bro.
honor.
Guys,
It's an
number's 509-335-2207. Our
Yeah.
Facebook page, show Brett some love.
Yeah.
We're going to miss the crap out of him.
Did you guys feel that? As soon as we announced that, there was wind that came in. It was like,
Yeah.
That was
symbolic.
the exasperated gasp.
Yeah. Of all of collective of all of our listeners, they all just breathed right in.
My heart bleeds.
Yeah.
yeah. But now it's time for hats off, right?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Dr. Love,
Time
remove
to
that
salute
hat.
those.
I actually didn't have any. Oh, okay. I got one. I just thought of it. So we had a little poker game last night. My buddy Kiyoki,
Card Shark.
yeah, he hustled us.
He came out of nowhere.
Like 9 straights in that tournament. Just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I was blown away because he took me out, and I had trip aces.
I'm pretty sure that every person that lost was on a hand that he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, it was ridiculous.
So, good job, Kiyoki.
Hats off to that man.
Since you stole my money, you're
Well-
buying the next round.
And hats off to you, Dr. Love, for just throwing that poker night in the first place.
Yeah.
You know.
Real impromptu.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Oh, while we're on the topic of competitions, we will be hosting a Super Smash Brothers tournament.
Smash-tacular.
Smash-tacular. I don't know when the date
64.
is. Oh,
Yeah.
of course, Nintendo 64.
There's no school like old school.
Yeah.
I forget when the date is. Do you guys remember?
He doesn't even know when the date is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be end of October right
But if anyone is interested, please call in and or
Go on the
contact us
Facebook. We
on
have
Facebook.
a invite that we could send to you if you'd
On-
like to join.
on the book face.
On the book
now.
face.
On the book face. Sean, you got to take your hat off.
Oh, yeah. I was going to take my hat off to our very own Dr. Love. He,
I hope my dad's not
I hope
listening.
so, too. I know my parents are, though. So,
You're gonna hear about it no matter what.
So he went to his exam that he had, granted HD 101, so he wasn't too worried about it. Went into it still drunk from the night before. He had a 92 on it. Just impressive. The kid is good. The kid is good.
I do what I can.
Hats off
It's
to you,
all
sir.
part of the plan.
Absolutely. Brett, you got something?
Yeah, hey, my hat's off to the Cougars, the WSU football team, because, hey, it was a pretty brutal game, but you guys pulled it off. That was a crazy last quarter.
Last 5 minutes.
It was
Yeah.
like the last minute 51. I had no hope. And Sean and people were sitting in our apartment like, guys, there's a minute 51 left in the game. Like, there's not any hope. I didn't think so either.
Yeah,
And
then
I don't know.
And then Lobster just came out of nowhere, and he just crushed with that one throw.
He had 2 touchdowns. He had 2 pretty good drives there.
Yeah.
And then the general, C.J. Mizell, with that just beautiful forced fumble.
Yeah, that fumble was really the make or break. That clinched it right there for sure.
Did you guys know CJ is actually the owner of the bar CJ's?
Come on, get out of here. Just leave.
No, for a second I was sitting there like, wait,
guy.
seriously? I'm like, there's not a chance.
Wait,
that's true.
he's into swing dancing? What? No wonder he looks so good on the field.
He loves that stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
His favorite. All right.
All right, I got a couple things, actually. I want to take my hat off to Mr. Sean, who went on a run with me Friday night, and it was way too long, and it was horrible.
Way too long.
And we felt, just standing at Valhalla watching the game yesterday, we left at halftime.
To go watch it at
we
home.
found a place where you may or may not have been able to watch the game online more or less legally. So we went home at halftime. We were just like, I don't want to stand up anymore. Like, this sucks. This is horrible. So hats off to you. I didn't think we were going to make it the
I
whole
didn't
way, but
think
we
so
did.
either. Well done, sir.
Hats off to the Birds on the Wire Mini Fest going on right now, guys. There's still a couple days left. It's at the Bell Tower in downtown. Tonight is actually the last day. Really good bands playing. Go check it out. You can buy tickets for single shows. Please go. Sean and I went Tuesday night with our ticket winner, Mr. Gentleman himself. We had a really good time, actually.
Yeah, I wasn't there,
very,
but I heard
very
it was
good time.
fantastic. So.
It was very cool. Very cool. Very cool. And finally, I'd like to send out a very happy birthday to our very own DJ Trainwreck today. We hope you're having a great time. She's at home in Colorado for the weekend. Went to the Cougar game yesterday. Got to watch him win the game. So
Wonderful.
happiest of birthdays to you. And we'll see you sometime this week.
Yeah, we'll celebrate.
Yep. Guys, we've got one more song for you before we wrap up the show. This song is called Early Birthday. It's by Born Gold.
Shrouded in snow, pale as the morning star. Your little flesh scarf, sewn by your belly's arms. Your oily brain and the stove of your heart, bubbling over black on the shattered glass. We all have time, I doubt it. You'll be just fine, I doubt it. Suspended in amber, surrounded by the things you never wanted, but you lost. It's what it is. That's what it is. It's what it is. Little membrane between the things we've been. Oh, it's what it is. That's what it is. It's what it is. Little membrane between the things we've been. Oh. Shivering cold, upright and frightened dumb. The pulp-bound wet fruit slip as your fingers numb. No design in the road, just a shriek and a moan. Disembodied prayers for a life alone. We all have time, I doubt it. You'll be just fine, I doubt it. Suspended in amber, surrounded
What's up, guys? We're back. It is 3:57 here on That Radio Show. Finally, we are down to the very end. We don't know what's going on, guys. We're lost. So finally, we just want to say our goodbyes. So Riley, you're up.
Brett, I'll miss you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Riley. It's been a good few years, and just even on the show, and love you, man.
You're a good man.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm going to do without you.
Well, I'll be back.
Okay.
Pullman's just not going to be the same without you, Brett.
Whenever you come
been-
back,
been
you
an
always,
adventure.
You always have a couch at our house.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And I plan on being back as much as I can when I'm not working and getting some personal things figured out. So, Casey, were you going to say anything?
Okay. The final hats off to Brett, my dear brother. We're going to miss you dearly. Best of luck. And
thank you. And my hats off to each and every one of you. Hats off to my listeners. You guys have all been great. Continue being great. And I'm going to be calling in. I'm going to be on the Facebook group. So I'll catch you guys there.
All right. So here is Crisis. Frank, just Frank.